Have you ever found yourself searching for your glasses only to realize they're sitting right on your head? Or maybe you've struggled to recall the name of an old friend, but your mind just blanks. If this sounds familiar, pause for a moment and think, what if these little memory lapses are signs of something bigger? Did you know that 1 in 3 people over 60 experiences memory issues? And it's not just about age. Stress and poor diet are affecting even younger folks' brains. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept this as your fate. Today, I'm going to share the story of John, a 72-year-old man who transformed his memory with 5 simple, accessible foods you probably already have in your kitchen. And more importantly, I'll show you how you can do the same. Stick with me until the end, because this video could change the way you care for your mind. And if you think this could help someone you love, save this video now to share later. Meet John, a 72-year-old man known for his razor-sharp memory. He could recall every detail of his childhood, the formulas from his school days, and even the name of the street where he met his wife 50 years ago. But around age 65, things started to change. He noticed small slip-ups. Where did I put my keys? What was that nice neighbor's name again? At first, John laughed these moments off, but over time, they became more frequent and more troubling. One day, while trying to remember the title of a favorite movie, John felt a sinking feeling. He looked at his wife, Mary, and saw the worry in her eyes. That's when he decided, I'm not going to let my memory slip away. John didn't want to rely on expensive pills or complicated treatments. He wanted something natural, something he could weave into his life without being tethered to a pharmacy. After researching and talking to experts, John discovered that the key to reclaiming his memory was in his diet. 5 simple foods already in his pantry made all the difference. And the best part? They not only boosted his memory, but also gave him more energy, vitality, and even joy in his daily life. Before I reveal these foods, let me ask you, have you ever felt scared of losing your memory? Or maybe you know someone going through this. Drop it in the comments, because this story is for all of us. Let's dive into how John changed his life and how you can too. Before we get to the foods, let's understand why they're so powerful. Your brain is like a supercomputer. It needs energy, nutrients, and protection to run smoothly. Over time, things like aging, stress, poor diet, and lack of sleep can damage neurons, making it harder for them to communicate. That's what causes those frustrating brain fog moments. But here's the exciting part. Studies show certain nutrients can strengthen neurons, protect your brain from aging, and even encourage new brain cell growth. For example, a Harvard University study found that diets rich in omega-3s and antioxidants can reduce cognitive decline by up to 20%. Pretty amazing, right? John learned that with small changes to his diet, he could give his brain what it needs to stay sharp and youthful. And now, let's explore the 5 foods that transformed his life and can transform yours too. The first food John added to his routine was salmon, a fatty fish packed with omega-3s. This nutrient is like lubricating oil for your brain, helping neurons communicate better. A study in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that people who regularly eat omega-3s have up to a 30% lower risk of cognitive decline. John started eating grilled salmon twice a week. He loved seasoning it with lemon and herbs, but what he really loved was the mental clarity he felt after a few weeks. He noticed he could recall names and details more easily. If salmon's not your thing, no worries. Other fatty fish like sardines, trout, or tuna are also rich in omega-3s. A quick tip? Aim for 100 to 150 grams of fatty fish each week. Try a sardine sandwich on whole grain bread, or a tuna salad. It's simple, affordable, and delicious. Want an easy recipe? Take a salmon fillet, season it with olive oil, lemon, salt, and pepper, and bake it at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. Serve with a side salad and your brain will thank you. The second food is berries: strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These little fruits are packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which shield your brain from oxidative stress. A study from Tufts University showed that eating berries regularly can boost short-term memory by up to 25%. John started adding a handful of blueberries to his morning yogurt and raspberries to his salads. He says that within a few weeks he felt sharper and more energized. "It was like my brain switched to turbo mode," he jokes. You can eat berries fresh, frozen, or in smoothies. Here's a simple recipe. Blend 1 cup of blueberries, 1 banana, a spoonful of plain yogurt, and a splash of water. It's refreshing and perfect for starting your day. Here's a challenge. Next time you're at the grocery store, grab a pack of berries. Your brain deserves this treat. The third food is nuts, loaded with vitamin E, an antioxidant that protects your brain from premature aging. A University of California study found that vitamin E can lower the risk of Alzheimer's in older adults. Plus, nuts have healthy fats that boost focus. John started carrying a small bag of walnuts, almonds, and Brazil nuts for his afternoon snack. He loved the convenience. Just grab a handful and go. After a month, he noticed he could focus better in conversations and even solve crossword puzzles more easily. Quick tip: aim for 30 grams a day, about 10 walnuts or 15 almonds. Mix them with dried fruit or toss them into salads. Just stick to unsalted versions to avoid excess sodium. The fourth food is leafy greens, like spinach, kale, and arugula. These are rich in folate, which lowers levels of homocysteine, a substance linked to brain issues. A Rush University study found that people who eat leafy greens regularly have brains up to 11 years younger in cognitive terms. John started adding a green salad to his lunch, with spinach, kale, and a drizzle of olive oil. He also made green smoothies with kale, apple, and ginger. "It was like giving my brain a nutrient bath," he says. Want an idea? Sauté spinach with garlic and olive oil for a quick side dish. Or add kale to soups and stews. Start with 1 serving a day and feel the difference. The final food is turmeric, a spice with curcumin, an anti-inflammatory compound that promotes new brain cell growth. A UCLA study showed that curcumin can improve memory by up to 28% in healthy adults. John started adding a pinch of turmeric to his tea, soups, and even rice. He paired it with black pepper, which boosts curcumin absorption. He says it not only helped his memory, but also gave him more energy and eased joint pain. Try a golden milk recipe. Mix 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of pepper, and warm milk. It's comforting and great for your brain. After months of incorporating these foods, John didn't just regain mental clarity, he also gained energy and confidence. He went back to solving crosswords, planning trips with Mary, and even teaching his grandkids how to play chess. He says, "I feel alive again," he says. But John also learned that diet is just part of the puzzle. He started sleeping better, taking daily walks, and even playing memory games on his phone. Small changes that made a big difference. And you? Are you ready to take that step? Start with one of these foods today, maybe a handful of nuts or a berry smoothie. Small habits lead to big results. John's story shows us it's never too late to care for our minds. These 5 foods, salmon, berries, nuts, leafy greens, and turmeric, are simple, accessible, and powerful. But the biggest secret is to act now. Don't wait for the next memory lapse to start. If this video touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like, comment, "I'm going to care for my memory," and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing health tips. Let's build a future with more clarity, energy, and happiness together. See you next time.